all the element called
To me, the most interesting thing about a structure is what you do with it. It's not interesting to say, I followed the structure completely, 100%. It's a lot more interesting to say, given the boundaries that we've set for ourselves or have been set and, and we're confronted with, how do we work with that? What do we say about that, from that? That's the stuff that's really interesting about improvisation is its ability to take some of the preconceptions that you start with and try to transform it. It's a risky thing.
It's another thing that I think about a lot is this sort of cultural idea that improvised music is difficult, hard to listen to, painful in some kind of way.
I go back to my entry into this world in the first place, which was, I'd heard this stuff on record, on radio a little bit, and it didn't grab me. I had to see it live. I had to be in the presence of it because fundamentally it's people doing it, and the fact that it is people doing it in that moment is part of what makes it a powerful, unique experience. The recordings are really great as documents, but they're not a substitute for the being there part of it. I think part of the perception that improvised music is hard or challenging comes from people who haven't necessarily experienced it live in all the ways and places it could be. Sometimes you do just want to have a beer and chill out. And taking in improvised music, more likely than not, is going to require a degree of paying attention that a finely crafted pop song or a perfect sonata that somebody worked on for years and years maybe doesn't. Being there at the creation of the music is pretty darn important to me. There are recordings I have of improvised stuff that I just think are fantastic. But the experience of those recordings is not. It's a different thing. It's a work unto itself. That's kind of separate from the improvised origin. It becomes another thing unto itself. Some of my favorite records are purely improvised. Wish I could have been there.